Hello and welcome to Plans to Places, CEI Engineering Associates podcast, where we discuss all different aspects of design and development. But today, we're going to be focusing on the people behind the design and how they got their start. So I'm very excited today. I've got a co-host joining me, Tristan Smith, HR manager with CEI. And so it's really great to have you here.
Yes, it's great to be here, Debbie. Thank you so much for having me.
It's really great to have you here, Kristen. So thank you so much. I see that you've brought a guest. So who have you brought with you today?
Yes, I have invited Tristan Smith to join me today at the podcast. Tristan has been with CEI for 3 years, and he is an intern on our Walmart project team. Excited to have you here to where you can talk about your experiences.
Yeah, thank you guys very much for having me.
Excellent.
It's a pleasure.
3 consecutive years as an intern.
Yes. Yeah.
That is pretty impressive. So tell us how you got started with CEI, a little bit about your role, and then we will delve into your internship.
Yeah, so originally I'm from a little town near Tahoe, California. And during the summertime, I would go down to San Diego and I would do surf team recreationally there. And up north, I would do ski team. So basically what led me out here to the south was I wanted to go SEC originally. Found Arkansas. They're a great school, great engineering school. My sister, she went to OSU and she had nothing but good things to say about the Ozarks. She spent a lot of time out here. So originally I always wanted to do some sort of engineering. I was leaning more towards mechanical starting out, and basically, I found that with CEI that I wanted to do civil engineering. So just backing up there, attended U of A for mechanical engineering going into it. And that probably changed around my sophomore year when I first started my internship with CEI. I joined the survey team with CEI, and I picked survey because I wanted to start at a baseline sort of approach to things. And I have a construction background. In high school, I remodeled homes. And so starting out there, I was, just broom boy, just pushing the broom around, and then slowly built my way up to wiring, plumbing, and drywall work, stuff like that, woodworking with framing. And joining CEI, I knew in this field, I wanted a baseline for everything. So I knew with CAD plans and such, I just wanted to understand fully what exactly was going into these plans on a base level. And so that happened to be survey. So joined the survey team, and immediately I was thrown into using a brush axe and a machete and just going right through timber and define local benchmarks and such like that. And it was a truly humbling experience. I had a great time with the survey crew. Those guys were very long hours, and I respect what they do. And there's a great group at CEI, the survey team.
I like that. The survey team, they're a fun crew. It is a real mixed match of different people and backgrounds that come together to make that crew. So you were looking at mechanical engineering. You started with CEI. What was the point what was the point in time when you realized this might actually be the direction that you want to take, and you felt really connected moving forward to your professional career? What was that moment?
Yeah, so start off with mechanical. I'd seen Iron Man and I had played with Legos. I knew that's what I want to do, kind of thing. And then, I came to realization when I was doing the internship interview processes. I actually got an interview with Lockheed Martin, and they required that I travel down to Dallas and spend all my time in a hangar, which was great. It sounded cool. But I felt like with mechanical, you can't base yourself anywhere that you want in the country, because with civil, it's everywhere. It's everywhere you look. But with mechanical, you're either going to a major hub like Wichita, Kansas with Boeing, or Lockheed Martin in Dallas, or in Miami, Florida with SpaceX. You can't really pick and choose where you want to be in the mechanical field. So signed on originally with CEI, And with the survey group, they taught me that, yeah, you can have an office balance of things, but you can also work outside, basically doing field inspections, site inspections, or
So you've been an intern here for 3 years. Yes?
right.
But what were your expectations coming in to this internship? Have they met your expectations?
Oh, they've more than exceeded it. Almost from day one, I've been thrown right into projects. I've never been treated like an intern at all. I've always been treated as part of CEI's family, and I'm basically doing the roles that a civil designer would be doing if they entered into this field, which is a great test and helps CEI out because I'm basically giving them a trial, but they're also taking a chance on me to see, hey, is this guy actually gonna, work out, and does he actually want it? Does he actually want to pursue this kind of career in life?
When you were out there as an intern or you're going to be an intern, and so you're really thinking about what path am I going to do? What was your experience in the application? Like, how did you land your internship?
Yeah, so originally I had applied to a bunch of the big head firms in Northwest Arkansas and some that are out of state that were offering remote work at the time. And CEI actually was the only one that picked up my application, but I felt like there was a little bit more room on the table as far as putting myself out there. So I cold approached all the major firms, and I got job offers from, I'd say, 90% of them. And, ranging from small to big firms, there was a huge difference. I know CEI originally paid the best. They had the greatest payout, of course, but the smaller firms, actually, they basically wanted me to do an internship basically on my own right, on my own experience. So basically for free, doing work for free, which was fabulous opportunity. If that was my only option, I definitely would have taken it and not looked back on it, because it just betters you as a person. And personally, I at the time was not looking for money at all. I was just looking for experience, a gateway and a door and a mentor. And with CEI, I took a chance on them. I knew, commuting from Fayetteville, Arkansas up to Bentonville was really going to benefit me. Going with a larger firm such as this. And I ultimately found that here. I found a mentor and two fabulous teams that are well-oiled and optimized. So it's been seamless and fabulous experience.
Well, that kind of goes to my next question, which is what surprised you the most about the work environment and team dynamic?
How everyone is connected not only on a work level, but a personal level. I know with survey, people were going over to the department manager's house almost daily for like barbecues or just to discuss workload. Like our department manager was a complete open book, and that's shown because now he's on the board and he's a great leader, great boss. His replacement is even greater. He's on the ball with everything, and he's collaborated with my current team at the highest level. He's been great, and getting hold of him is super easy. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Yeah.
I would say that one thing that sticks out, congratulations on your success. I know that you are a beloved intern with us, and we're really excited about you graduating. So as you are looking towards other interns, what advice might you give then for how what you've learned to navigate? Is there anything that sticks out?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, so definitely. For future interns and hopefully one to take my place, please don't be shy, and please reach out to your project manager, your colleagues, other designers, and just not only get to know them on a base level, but really get to know where they came from, why they chose CEI, and what led them to this career path. I think just getting that from my own personal experience, just doing those things allowed them to trust me more. And I would pick up tasks here and there of, hey, can you quickly do this for me? I'd send it right back, and then I'd gain that trust even more, until it led on to fully built starting from the ground projects. But yeah.
So that sounds like a really progressive experience. I love that. Do you have something that stands out that you are most proud of?
Definitely.
Your time here.
Yeah, definitely. I know I've been on Walmart's sort of experimental team, and that's been fabulous. I know I can't disclose any of that, but that's been just the amount of trust that this team has put in me has been just blowing my mind with how much trust I've gotten. But specifically, Walmart had us do a remodel site in the South, and I basically drove there, did the scoping trip. And with CEI, one of the things that my boss, my current project manager, told me was when Walmart gives you a task they tell you to improve or add on stalls, don't only look at that. Look at the surrounding area and make sure, hey, is this bollard getting tagged by a wheel or tire? And if so, can it be relocated or removed to help people on site that are shopping there leave, in the most comfortable fashion? But so I definitely implemented that on this scoping trip, and it ended up being one of the final revisions, and I was super proud of that. But yeah, just taking the city in the South from the beginning, from just walking it all the way to doing CAD work and doing multiple revisions with Walmart's CEM is just absolutely amazing for an intern. Absolutely amazing.
It is. Did you feel during that process you had the support that you needed?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. I had my PM and colleagues who were overlooking what I was doing were checking in with me daily, and they were just absolutely phenomenal as far as communication goes, and they were super outgoing. And even those that were working remotely at the time came in and see how I was doing, checked in on with me with how my family was doing, and just they connected with me not only on like a business level but a personal level as well.
Nice. I heard you mention remote work, Kristen. So is that something that is common with our interns for them to be able to work? How does that process work?
Yeah, great question. So remote work, CEI fostered a few years ago, wanted to be one of the first engineering firms to have the option to let people work from wherever. Work where you work best. It helps CEI in letting people live their best lives, supports you with your work and life balance. And yeah, I'd say with the right training and the confidence, anyone can work from anywhere. It's been adopted by our executives and seen down by everyone really well. And again, if you can work where you work best, it helps, and it makes everyone perform better.
Have you gotten to experience that? Usually interns are in the office, right?
Yes. Yeah. That's one of the things that CEI, that separates all the competition from CEI, is how seamless your guys' remote connections are. I have been able, as an intern, to go fly back to SoCal or NorCal and work from there for a week at a time. And the connections are absolutely seamless, flawless. And if you ever have any issues, the IT is over the board, like on top of it. You're sending in a help ticket and they're immediately getting back to you. And if you ever have any actual hardware issues, they're overnighting stuff right to you. They're committed to getting you back on track as soon as possible.
From the sounds of it, and it has been proven, CEI's support with IT, training, marketing, human resources, we really do have a great group of support that does help you work wherever you need to work from.
Yeah, especially as an intern, the flexibility is unreal. Yeah. The amount of flexibility you guys have given me as an intern, it's unheard of, because once you're with a bigger firm, usually you're at the mercy of that firm, like what they say goes. CEI, I've been able to take a couple of personal days for family, and that's almost unheard of, especially at an internship level. Yeah. And just the ability to travel and actually have a summer because, you only get a handful of them as a college student. It's incredible. It's really great.
Being able to partner with your employer is very powerful.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Would you recommend, so thinking about internships, would you recommend this internship to a classmate?
I would most definitely advise any civil engineering or maybe someone that's teetering on an engineering specialty to give CEI a shot. They are welcoming with open arms, and they are just one giant family that connects on every single level. And the amount of communication and greetings that you guys do are just, and you guys have a fun committee, and whenever you guys all get together, it's like one giant family, and you can't not go home feeling happy that you were part of the team. You were part of the system of that infrastructure.
What is a piece of advice that you would give to an intern that's just starting at CEI?
Yeah, so a piece of advice I'd give to an intern would most likely be, don't judge someone based off of first appearances or first time meetings, or basically judging a book by its cover. In my experience, some of those people are just that way because of a certain reason or a certain upbringing, and just getting to know them really teaches you, like, hey, there is another side of life that is totally different than yours, and that's totally okay. But just overall having just a positive outlook on meeting people is key. And like I said, with the whole trust thing and getting to know people and gaining their trust, just elevates you further in this career. And it's really who you know in this field, other than any sort of experience. So.
And this is creating relationships that last. I really, really appreciate you guys taking time to come in today and to really give us an insider's look at CEI's culture and professional development opportunities. So whether you're considering applying or you're starting your first internship, or you just want some more information, I would encourage you to please reach out, CEI.com, CEIENG.com, and we'll be happy to answer any additional questions or provide any information that you have. So really, really appreciate you guys' time today.
Thank you, Tristan, and thank you, Debbie.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.